What's up, YouTube? Gamepad though. I haven't made a video in a while. I'm a little busy. Haven't really felt like making any videos. I have gotten a few DVDs in, so we'll go ahead with the DVD update, and then I want to talk about Summerslam, which is going to be taking place this Sunday in the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. Anyway, DVD update. PWG, DDT4 2009, and Battle of Los Angeles 2009 Night 2. I got these cheap off eBay. It's like 20 bucks for both of them, plus including shipping. Good deal there. Of course, I picked up the bad boy from Ring of Honor this year, Death Before Dishonor 8, which includes Buffalo Stampede 2. This is just an awesome show. Everybody should pick up this DVD, really. The show is that awesome. It's definitely my show of the year from North America. I don't really watch any Japan. I do watch some matches out here, match of your candidates and whatnot, but that's about it as far as Japan here for me. The Death Force Honor 8 card, you guys basically know the card. The standout matches would be Tyler Black versus Davey Richards, the Kings of Wrestling versus the Briscoes, Kenny Omega versus Christopher Daniels, and Kevin Steen versus El Generico. It also has Buffalo Stampede 2, which they don't have the Buffalo Stampede card in here. What I did is I just printed out all the DVD extras and stuff on a little sheet to keep inside. And Buffalo Stampede, it doesn't look like a very good show. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Tyler Black versus Steve Corino, the All Night Express versus Briscoes, Kenny Omega versus Austin Aries, Roderick Strong versus Pee Wee. Shame Davey Richards was supposed to be in that match, but Davey Richards couldn't make it to Buffalo that night. Or Hamburg, or whatever you want to call it. The Kings of Wrestling versus Up in Smoke, Colt Cabana versus Sean Devary, Eddie Edwards versus Tyson Dukes and 10-minute Hunt, and Ernie Osiris versus the Warriors. Opening. And just one, Buffalo Stampede 2, just 2, of course on 8. There's also a bonus match on here from 2009, Proving Ground, Tyler White versus Davey Richards. Pick this up. And also took advantage to catch up on Dragon Gate, Fearless, just the Ultimate Gate, Open the Ultimate Gate, and Mercury Rising. So 3 DVDs have released so far this year, or for this year's shows that they've released. They've released a couple of DVDs this year, and these all look good to very good. Obviously, Mercury Rising has the annual 6-man match, which is always good. Yes, I just got these in. See, they're still sealed. That's it for DVD update. And SummerSlam will be taking place Sunday live on pay-per-view in Los Angeles, California, the Staples Center for the second year in a row. I thought that was kind of interesting. Maybe Staples Center is going to be the permanent home for SummerSlam. Maybe not a bad idea. Anyway, the matches start at the bottom. The Divas Championship match, Alicia Fox versus Melina. Melina just came back from injury. She's been out for like 6 months or something. Torn ACL, I think. It should be okay. Your typical WWE Divas match, really, with just you get what you expect from them. Melina will obviously put her best show on, and I'm expecting her to take the title in this match. The next match is the Big Show versus the Straight Edge Society, CM Punk, Joey Mercury, and Luke Gallows in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Why the fuck is a handicap match on pay-per-view? Seriously, that's probably the only match I really don't give two shits about. Hopefully the Straight Edge Society wins, because if they lose, they're gonna look like jobbers. No, really, they're gonna look like jobbers if they lose a 3-on-1 handicap match. I don't care if it's the Big Show. I don't care if it's the Big Show and the Undertaker. If you're losing a handicap match, you're not looking very strong at all when you're on the team with multiple people with the man advantage. Intercontinental title match: Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. This is a match I'm really looking forward to. I like both these guys. Hopefully they finally get to what they probably should have done a year ago, and Dolph Ziggler will win the Intercontinental title here. And I think he can run with it. I really think he has more potential than Kofi, just because I don't see Kofi being a main event guy, but I think Ziggler could be. I think Kofi could be an interesting upper mid carder that gets a main event every now and then, but I think Ziggler could be a long term main eventer. Uh, he's definitely a long way from Nikki of the Spirit Squad, where he was 4 years ago. So yeah, Ziggler should win the title here. And then you get the triple main event. Team WWE versus the Nexus in an elimination tag team match. They basically been building this up with dissension, and Team WWE is John Cena, Edge, Chris Jericho, John Morrison, R-Truth, Bret Hart, and maybe the Great Khali. Great Khali was attacked on Raw, so not. I don't know what they're gonna do there. Hopefully they get the Great Khali off the pay-per-view entirely. No one wants to see the Great Khali in this match. This versus this is obviously against the Nexus. Justin Gabriel, Michael Tarver, David Otunga, Heath Slater, Darren Young, Skip Sheffield, and Wade Barrett. The question real here is who is gonna turn? Somebody I think is gonna join the Nexus in this match. Whether it's John Cena, which would be ideal to me, I want to see a John Cena heel turn, or whether it's Chris Jericho or Edge possibly, it'd be fine with me. Heck, I'd be okay if Bret Hart actually was the guy that was behind the whole Nexus angle. That would work for me too. Um, but yeah, so it's depending on who turns, really depends who's gonna win this match. If Cena turns, then obviously the Nexus is probably gonna win this match. But I could see it if Jericho or someone else turns. Cena still overcoming the odds and winning this match. The next, your next match is going to be the World Heavyweight Title match. The champion Kane versus Rey Mysterio. Hopefully, Rey Mysterio does not win the title here. I have no. I'd like to see Kane's title reign go longer, and I don't want to see Rey Mysterio with the title again. Didn't want to see him with it the second time. The first time was okay, but he does nothing for me as World Heavyweight Champion. Hopefully Ray has a good match, gets his time off that he was supposed to get when Taker went out, and Taker returns. And I don't know, haven't heard anything about Taker returning. I'm just hoping it happens. And the main event is probably going to be the WWE Champion Sheamus defending the title against Randy Orton. Randy Orton has been white hot ever since WrestleMania. He has been completely white hot as a babyface. I'd like to see Sheamus retain here, but I think Randy Orton's going to win the title because I don't think Triple H is going to be back anytime soon. And obviously, when they get back, Triple H and Sheamus are going to have at least one more match. So we'll go with Randy Orton to win the WWE Championship, and we'll have one new champion on the show. That said, there's only 6 matches. I'm wondering if they're going to add one more match. I'm not sure what it could be, though. Maybe the tag team titles are on the line with the Usos versus the Hart Dynasty. Or the US title with the Miz. I think the Miz is still US champion. I can't even remember if he's US champion or not. That's how bad I've been. I've been watching a whole lot of WWE programming. I caught this week. I caught SmackDown this week. I watched 3 shows, 2 SmackDowns and 1 Raw in the past 3 weeks probably. I don't think I watched any of the week before. Anyway, that's probably gonna wrap this video up. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Football season's right around the corner. But might do a prediction video on that. I'm not sure. I'm not big on NFL predictions. Might do an SEC prediction. Let me know if you want some football talk. I can do a football video. Anyway, I'll just go through the pickups again. DUT4 2009, Battle of Los Angeles 2009 Night 2, Death Before Dishonor 8. Buy the show. Buy it. Sorry, it's just that awesome of a show. Mercury Rising, Open the Ultimate Gate, and Fearless. That's gonna wrap up the video for today. I'm not sure what my next video will be. Might be something. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I knew there was something to talk about. Another rank. This is gonna be a quick one. TNA. What the fuck was that piece of shit pay-per-view you put on last Sunday? I feel sorry for anyone that paid $35 for that bullshit. Seriously, that was the worst pay-per-view. That was worse than Victory Road 2009. It might have been worse than December to Dismember 2006. By far the worst pay-per-view in recent memory. By the time I got to Rob Van Dam and Sabu, I was so worn out with how bad it is, I couldn't enjoy Rob Van Dam and Sabu. They could have had a 5-star match and I wouldn't have noticed it because I was so burnt out with how bad the pay-per-view was up until then. Oh. Impact, however, that being said, Impact this week was very good until Rob Van Dam won. I didn't really enjoy the ladder match. It was okay, nothing special. And Rob Van Dam won the match, RVD on the top of the ladder. Then freaking Hulk Hogan has to come out with this announcement, and he's thanking all the EV 2.0 crap. And EV 2.0 comes out, and the show just went downhill from when the EV 2.0 came out. Seriously. Fortune attacked them, and oh. Then all of a sudden, Rob Van Dam was laid out backstage by Abyss with his weapon Janice or whatever they're calling it, which is Dixie Carter's mother's name. So I guess that they called it that to make Dixie Carter a little rub for Dixie Carter to make her feel better about herself for running this shit promotion right now. And he had then all of a sudden he was laid out backstage with an unnatural amount of blood on him. It's like, where the hell did all this blood come from? Because he wasn't even bleeding when he went backstage, really. Then all of a sudden he's just covered in blood. Completely ridiculous. That said, the tag team match with four and a quarter stars. Absolutely loved the Motion Machine Guns and Beer Money. The only problem is you can't really go back to Beer Money, and the TNA's tag team division right now is complete crap. Unless they're going to push Generation Me, which I haven't seen any evidence of. Apparently Desmond Wolf is now a tag team with Brutus Magnus. What the hell? Desmond Wolf was one of the hottest guys in the company a year ago when he debuted with Kurt Angle. And they've done nothing with him ever since. Um, I guess they're probably going to go back to Inc. or Team 3D. I don't mind Team 3D, but Inc. Oh, anyway. TNA, still crap. I really don't know why I watch TNA anymore. But I do, and I still buy the TNA DVDs because I want to try to. I just pray that maybe the second time I watch it on DVD, it's better than it was the first time. And occasionally it is. Most of the time it's not. Gamecock Devil. Peace.